You are looking at the leader, Andreu Lacondagui.
Andreu is definitely a contender to win Rampage.
I'm sure there's plenty of people that are shocked that Andreu does well at Rampage. All this first stuff you saw of him was slope style and dirt jumping. I mean, he crushed all that stuff.
He is blazing. Nice big backflip.
But, I mean, the kid came from racing. Both of him and his brother came from downhill racing originally.
53-foot drop.
So it makes complete sense why he's a badass at Rampage.
Throughout Andreu Lacondagui's career, one rider has had more influence than any other.
Això sí que ho és. Això també és de l'Open, el vagó pensa no pegava cintes. Old school stuff right here, man. The beginning of the beginning. Yeah, I've been riding with my brother since pretty much the first day I rode a bike.
That's me.
And it's sick because you're always building with someone and you're always sharing like stories. There's some funny photos. Some hardtail action in there, manual action in there. My brother with both arms broken. That's the first Superman's.
When we started racing, I was beating him always because I was, of course, 2 years older. When he came about to freestyle, from the beginning, he already started like on another level, you know?
The brothers would get their big break in 2008 at 26 Tricks, a dirt jump competition in Leogang, Austria.
I was 16 and my brother was 18. The first big trip out of the country, like out of Spain and everything, was Leogang. And we ended up filming for New World Disorder that weekend. We were just super stoked. We didn't even speak any English back then.
Este es mi hermano, tiene 19 años y se llama Luis. Y monta en mountain bike.
I'd never got hurt before, and I was just sending it. I did a tail whip, and then I did a double whip, and then I thought that I could do a triple whip, and I tried, but my cable wasn't long enough, because I didn't even check, so I ended up landing on my face.
And like that, the Lacondagui brothers became some of the biggest names in the sport.
We were pretty stoked about that new life, and we just kept following it. Traveling the world being as a pro rider, it was probably the best thing about being a pro rider, you know?
Being on one of the sickest teams, filming with the sickest filming crews, and we were just loving it. And that was like the first years, and I remember those like the best, I think.
Eventually, the dream faded for Luis, and he took a step back out of the limelight.
He just kind of got over the whole contest scene and hang the mountain bike for a little bit, and he was BMXing a bunch and just riding for fun, and that's what he's doing now all the time, and it's still sick, you know?
Andreu would spend many more years in the public eye, standing on top of many of slopestyle's most prestigious podiums. But this season, he has decided to redirect his riding.
I ride for fun. I always been riding for fun, and I just don't have fun going to the comps anymore. I don't like to go to a parking lot and ride someone else's idea. I just want to go to a sick spot that I found, build a sick line, build a jump, and ride it.
Although both riders are known for riding slopestyle, their roots are in racing.
Yeah, we were riding on our pedal bikes, but we just saw this enduro trail and we started following it. I never seen anything like that before. It's just like bangs and whoops and dirt.
It's pretty crazy to follow my brother.
And it's good to have someone to ride all the time, and it's like 10 years ago still.
On the other side of the world, Kyle prepares for a busy season on the road. Then he heads to Angel Fire, New Mexico for a national downhill race. Kyle's career started in racing, and he's never lost his passion for it.
kind of funny getting back to racing again. It's more of a mental game, I think, than anything really.
I love racing. It kind of helps you breed into what kind of Rampage rider you're going to be.
Any time on your bike is going to help you prepare for Rampage.
While Kyle's years of experience allow him to focus on certain styles of riding, up in Canada, Tom's choice of disciplines is less clear.
It's weird because like you either focus on slopestyle and just get all your tricks super dialed, or just doing big bike stuff. I like both.
5 years ago, we had the two little Dutch kids come into the shop together. The curve was quick, man. Like, we see him doing some no-handers here and there, and then he's doing like 65-foot front flip bar spins, right? So
my goal for this year was to kind of get a good overall in the FMB and work my way maybe up into the Diamond Series.
But these days, reaching the Diamond Series means you have to collect points in the smaller FMB events.
All right, welcome everyone. This is the Silver Style Slope Style here at Silver Star. Action, boom, bang, bang. Great times here at Silver Star Slope Style.
And the level of riding at these events is higher than ever.
There were so many kids that I didn't know about that were just killing it. Even like the amateur contest was insane, like some crazy tricks.
With Rampage quickly approaching, Tom has to start strategizing for the new venue. And the first thing he'll need is a build crew.
So Ozzy is a friend of mine from Fernie. Super sick builder, just a funny guy.
Tom invited me to dig at Rampage and like could not turn down an option like that. Like that's my dream.
It's gonna be a lot of digging at the new Rampage site too. So
I'd dig till I fainted for Tom at Rampage. Like stoked to be out there.
A good builder not only has to know how to dig, but they have to know how to ride as well.
We got him all fired up at the start and it worked. He hucked a 7 mid-run. We put together an insane run.
Ozzy is on fire right now.
Somehow won with my first run.
Front flip off the boulder log. Big back. Taking the top spot and killing out there today. Tom Van Steenbergen! Come on up, Tom.
First place at Silver Style is a good start, but there are lots of points to collect if he wants to get in the Diamond Series.
So next up, I'm flying to Munich for Primeline just for the weekend.
While Tom heads to Europe, Kyle continues his tour to Highland Mountain Bike Park to focus on the sport's future.
This week I have a whole week of camps. I have 27 kids. I'll sit down and then come in like this and put your foot out. Start sweating. I just really enjoy coaching and you know, I get lots of ride time on the bike. I like to ride the mountain all day, and then as soon as it gets about 5, 6 o'clock, I jump in the truck, take the boat out, and go fishing in one of the ponds here. Yeah, hopefully we catch some fish today. Well, that's one.
Oh, that son of a gun. Yeah, Rampage is gnarly, man. I think Kyle just needs to be himself. Whenever he's happy, he rides pretty good.
As Kyle enjoys the opportunity to relax, Tom's trip to Europe has made downtime a bit more mandatory.
Man, those crashes are so gnarly. So I went over to the Swatch Primeline slopestyle contest in Europe. This is right before I crashed. Just smashed back into this lip here. I just hurt my shoulder, separated it, and was out for the next 2 or 3 contests, I guess.
As the days to Rampage count down, Tom is eager to find out when he can continue training and get back on his bike.
About to find out if I can start riding again soon. So let's find out.